Oh no, I'm gonna.
When it's drink making time, I'm gonna put.
Well,
that
I want to start with like a promo if that's cool.
Oh yeah,
I know.
cool.
I never do promos.
I know.
Hey, if you want to get cool Trentendo swag, if you want to get some cool nautical themed stuff, this awesome Captain Cook apron, go to helmyeah.com, HELM Go check out helmyeah.com. Go get some awesome swag. The only place you're going to get Trentendo swag and the best nautical gear ever. See, I can do it, Mercedes.
Yeah, look at that. Also, Diane.
Oh, it's weird. Your mic's off. It's odd.
Oh, you dildo.
Welcome to the Preacher Podcast, brought to you by the Baltic Effect and Trentendo. My name's Trent. This is Nate.
Hi, I'm Nate.
We took a week off. I was in Alabama.
He was in Alabama, and that's the correct pronunciation of Alabama. I'm just double checking things because I'm, all
That's
that
on,
stuff.
man.
Is that on?
That's on.
Yeah. Okay. That's the correct pronunciation.
You worried now that I turned your mic off that I didn't turn the other one on?
Yeah.
I just did that awesome promo
Shit, and I've been touching things.
with no mic. It'll be okay. It'll be all right. They'll get over it.
Yeah.
They've heard like us do worse things. So yeah, double episode this week. We're covering Swamp Monster
Monster Swamp.
and the South will Rise Again.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have questions?
We do.
Now this week we have a new guest here. Alexa, say hello. She's shy. We'll I'm gonna go up against Alexa.
Okay.
Alexa, will you battle me in trivia?
Sorry, I didn't understand the question I heard.
That means yes.
All right. First question. These are submitted by Bricktails. If you want to submit questions to the Nate Bjork Podcast Quiz, send them to nate@natebjork.com, and we'll probably not do this Alexa thing next week.
Unless it's amazing.
Unless she gets it right.
Alexa, are you ready to party?
I wasn't able to understand the question I heard.
This is gonna go great. Sounds gonna hate us.
Bricktails. Okay. Alexa, Cassidy wasn't being chased by vampire hunters. In his view, who were they actually?
What does that mean? What does that sound mean? In his mind, they were actually. He wasn't being. Oh God, I don't know. I really don't understand how to answer this question. So in his mind, they weren't vampire hunters. They were something else. I mean, he thought they were clones, government clones, or cyborgs.
Nice.
But the technology, he can't keep up with it.
Government agency clones or androids with human innards is correct.
Yeah, nice.
I'm going to put this lady away.
No!
Okay.
What are you doing? Is she in the way? What's wrong?
No, she's fine. Alexa,
Is this gonna mess
what
up?
is Cassidy smoking?
Sorry, I can't find the answer to the question I heard.
Oh, yeah? Because I know it was put!
Attic insulation, mostly.
Oh.
According to Tommy, or was it Timmy?
Just keep in mind, one nothing me, Alexa.
Yeah.
I'm kicking Alexa's ass.
You are.
Yeah.
According to Tommy, or is it Timmy, where is Emily?
According to Tommy.
Remember, this is the last episode.
Where is it? This is like the South of Rising In?
No, the one prior.
Before that one, okay.
Swamp Monster, Monster Swamp.
Where is Timmy? According to Emily, where's Timmy? I don't know.
She's pooping.
Oh, yeah. I forgot that little kid's name was that. Nice, nice.
What is Odin Kincannon's video game of choice?
Oh, you know what? I actually looked down when that was happening and heard the noises, and I was like, okay, video game. It's on an old computer. I'm going to go with Oregon Trail. Was it Frogger?
Cubert.
Cubert! Oh, I never played Cubert. Alexa, have you ever played Cubert? Alexa, have you ever played Cubert?
Sorry, I can't find the answer to the question I heard.
Moving right along.
Why did Doug poop on Miles's driveway?
I don't remember what the crux of that conversation was. I remember that he felt so bad that he was helping him. He was real conflicted about it. That's all I remember. I don't remember where the poop started.
He was upset about a zoning bill.
Oh, zoning bill? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because it came in, and I'll be honest with you, This show is kind of hard to understand. Some people have voices that, and I don't have the subtitles on, and I don't know what's going on, and I'm like, what did they say? And I have to decide what I'm going to back it up for.
Yeah.
But Cassidy mostly, but I'm getting better, I think. Every time I think I'm understanding him better, I don't. But I just know they were at the table, like, yeah, he was pooping on my yard. I don't know why he was pooping. He felt real conflicted about it. Like, he's got that kind of a southern voice. Like, dude, drop the register just a little bit. Just kind of like bring it down where the rest of us can hear it.
Yeah, this is your dog whistling now.
Yeah.
Here's some questions from Nick CR.
Hey, Nick.
He sent these to Nate at NateBjork.com.
Alexa, where can you send questions to?
Sorry, I can't find the answer to the question I heard.
So what's the next question?
What kind of milk do they use at Emily's house?
This is my favorite thing.
I'm glad one of us is
you
enjoying
hate this? Do you hate this? Is it bugging the shit out of you?
It's a little bit bugging the shit out of me.
Why?
No, but it's okay.
Oh, okay. What kind of
Well,
milk?
mostly because while you were gone, I did all of this with Alexa, and now
really?
I'm done with it.
It's not fun anymore. You
Yeah.
thought she was going to like answer everything.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Alexa, what are you good for?
You can ask me anything factual and I'll answer if I can.
Alexa, what is war good for?
Absolutely nothing.
All right, so what kind of milk? I'm going to go with 2%. Just a guess.
Grade A pasteurized whole.
Whole. Good. Good.
Of course, it's the country.
Because I like the line from Parks and Rec that what's-his-face Offerman said. He said that he hates two things, liars and skim milk. Because skim milk is water lying about being milk. Can't believe she nailed it.
That was good.
God,
Yeah.
give her a point. Come on.
Alexa, you get a point.
All right, so what am I up, like 2 to
1? Yeah.
2-1? Oh, I should have gave her that point. Now I'm nervous.
What language is used on the lid of the phone that the agents from heaven have? What language?
Russian.
That's correct.
Yeah, I took a stab.
It's a Soviet-era field telephone.
Oh, it's a real thing?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, because it's got that hand thing on it.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's for doing like dialing, or if it's like
dialing or Morse code.
Yeah, something like that.
Or like.
Because when I saw it, I thought it was a whole angelical thing. I
I
thought
did
they had
too.
to, like, put their hand up.
I did too, but Nick Sierra's a military buff.
He's a military fellow. He knows what he's talking about. He's a toughsman.
He is a toughsman.
He's defended the Canadian borders for long
from
many a fortnight.
Many
All those fortnights that we're trying to get in.
Yeah.
We are the Knights of Fort.
Fortnite.
Alexa, how many fortnights did Nick CR save Canada from?
Sorry, I didn't understand the question I heard.
Alexa, it's okay. No one did. You're so done with this. You're so done with this.
Who? But I have to keep a smile on for the company.
You can't frown because we have a camera. Oh, this was everything has been a good idea.
Yeah.
Nothing but winners.
It's like Who were the Gorman brothers? Trench?
Gorman Brothers. Let's see. Alexa, who are the Gorman Brothers?
I wasn't able to understand the question I heard.
That's fair. I don't know. The Gorman Brothers were they the people that tried to take over the Kincannon meat and power, like from his dad? His dad ended up having to send him packing, basically.
Yeah, they're a pork concern out of Las Cruces.
They were a what?
A pork concern
Okay.
out of Las Cruces.
So no, then.
Or yes.
Kinda.
How big?
Yeah.
How big is the piece of land that Jesse's father left him?
20 acres.
More than 20 hectares. Alexa, what is a hectare?
The hectare is an SI accepted metric system unit of area equal to and primarily used in the measurement of land.
Oh, it's metric. How many acres, Alexa, how many acres in 1 hectare?
1 hectare equals 2.47 acres.
Wow, so it's more than 40.
I thought they said acres in the show.
So it's
though.
more
I
than
thought
40.
I thought they said acres in the show.
I did too, because
I think Nick heard hectares.
because he's metric. He has metric hearing. All right, that's cool. That's a good question, though. That's
It is a good question.
Thank you, Alexa.
Yeah, 2 point something. I already forgot.
Yeah.
Alexa, How many English pounds in $1?
$1 equals 74 pence.
Cool. Is that the next question?
No.
Because I would have got that wrong. Alexa, how many pence are none the richer?
Sorry, I can't find the answer to the question I heard.
Alexa, play Sixpence None the Richer, Kiss Me.
Shuffling Sixpence None the Richer from Prime Music.
Alexa, stop.
Yeah, because we're going to have to. I can't do it on YouTube. We get away with that on
Yeah.
iTunes. We can't get away with that on YouTube.
Yeah.
That's funny, though.
Yeah.
Because, like, if I put in anything from a little dance montage from earlier,
Mhm.
I'm going to have to find something else. Maybe yakety sax.
What size screen was the TV for the church raffle?
Ooh, I don't remember what they said, but
I want it.
I'm going to go.
We should get a bigger.
I thought it was the size of that one.
No. I was just kidding. Maybe it is the size of that one.
I'm going to go like a 60-inch.
Ooh, close.
62-inch?
Nope, 55.
55. Fuck, because that's 55.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
That's not 55. That's
Yeah.
40-something.
No, it's 55.
Dude, if that's 55, then why the hell does it look so small?
Because it's in a huge open area. That's a big TV, bro.
We need a bigger TV.
No, I mean, maybe. I want a 71-inch.
We need one.
That's a big TV.
I had some friends
That's a good TV.
come over, and they're like, I don't want to watch a movie. Let's go to someone else's house to watch a movie, because Nate has such a small TV.
Nobody said that. Not one person
Yeah,
said
my
that.
friend, my bandmate said it.
Well,
One of my bandmates' wife said it. She was like, Nate's TV is too small.
Well, I'm glad she lives in TVs grow on trees land.
Yeah.
Where you can just hop into your TV cannon and be launched into a TV tree.
TV tree with your trees.
I think it's a good sized TV.
Thank you, Trench.
I like it. It's a great TV.
All right, next questions from Shinogle. These are from both episodes.
I'm going to tell you something about Shane when we're done with this.
All right.
Oh, my God.
What? This is a memory question. What has Cassidy been smoking?
It was like, what did you say? Ceiling asbestos? Ceiling insulation?
Attic insulation,
Attic
mostly.
insulation. Okay, yeah. Yay!
What?
Kicking your ass, Alexa.
What does the sign on Emily's front door say?
I don't remember seeing one. I don't remember one.
Howdy. Howdy.
How? I was like, I thought you were saying how did. How did? And I'm like,
Howdy.
waiting for the rest of that.
How many people attended church service last week?
All of them.
22, including infants.
Same thing.
What video game is Kincannon playing?
Oh, it was, what'd you say, Cubert?
That's the one.
Yeah. Hey.
What was Kincannon's grandfather's name?
Larry.
Think Western.
Doc.
Think Brothers.
Oh, let's see. What was his? Wyatt and Virgil?
Nope. Think the Blank Brothers.
Bash.
Jonas.
Jonas Brothers.
Remember the Jonas Brothers?
Aren't they? Why are you saying Old West for the Jonas Brothers?
They are. That was a separate. Clue. Old Western time name, Jonas, but also the Blank Brothers, which is a different.
But I was thinking of Old West.
Right.
Brothers.
It was a separent clue. Separate. I should have. I told. It was bad. It was bad clue giving.
Stick to questions.
Okay.
You're good at questions. Clues.
Well, you know,
I give it like a A for effort.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have to give you clues.
You don't. I'm kicking off my high heels.
I saw that.
It's relaxing time.
Well, I should take off my little shoes.
I'm off work. The high heels come off.
Ooh. We should put down like a foam pad here.
Yeah.
Well, we got some nice lush carpeting.
Yeah, we have really good carpeting. Okay. So
All
I
right.
plugged in the camera.
The cowboy stranger guy from 1881 served in what unit?
Well, he's the. I'm not gonna tell you. I don't remember. I do not remember at all.
The 4th Virginian.
4th Virginian.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Who does Donnie's wife threaten to sleep with?
That fucker in accounting.
Yeah, Russell.
Russ in accounting. That is one of the greatest things. Like, her doing that was awesome. I thought it was cool.
Yeah.
You know. Anyway.
Arsface. Yeah, it was really cool.
Yeah. Arsface.
Arsface uses American singles on his dad's sandwich. It's omelet, right? It's an omelet?
The omelet, yeah.
It's
an omelet sandwich.
Well, I guess an omelet is a kind of sandwich.
It's not an egg sandwich.
It's an egg
It's an
got
omelet
cheese
sandwich.
in the middle.
It's like a hamburger sandwich.
Yeah.
It's an omelet sandwich.
Because they're out of what?
Oh, cheddar.
Yep.
I'm in Wisconsin. Come on. Come on.
What religion
Uh-huh.
was the guy buying the Komodo dragon from Tulip and Hiesi?
Oh, I don't know. I don't remember them saying that.
Rastafarian.
That's a Rastafarian's a religion?
Yes, it is.
Really?
Mhm.
I thought it was just like a, well, I guess it was a way of life. But I
It's
know
a religion. It's a way of life.
cool. Good to know. Now
Yeah.
I know.
Let's go on to more
Okay.
questions. We have 2 more emails full of questions.
Because of this episode now?
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're up to the South.
So the last one was also in this episode too. That one was a hybrid email.
Oh, it was. That's right. That's right.
All right, this one's for Bricktails. Woo! What regiment was the cowboy in at Gettysburg?
I didn't remember. It was the something second Virginian.
4th Virginia.
4th Virginia. Okay.
All right, which 2 Gospels? This is another question. That's
Okay.
pretty good. Which 2 Gospels rank 3 and 4 by default?
Mark? I don't remember what the other ones were said.
So they're debating which was better, John or Luke. So the 3 and 4 by default would be Matthew and Mark.
Okay, so Matthew's the one I missed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right, time for vampire speed round. I'm gonna ask you.
Vampire speed round?
Yeah, I'm gonna ask you questions. Yes or no? Go. Fangs?
No.
Turn into a bat.
No.
Sleep in a coffin?
Not if I can help it.
Afraid of the cross?
I'm not afraid of a 2,000-year-old symbol. Oh, no, it's a 2,000-year-old symbol that symbolizes hypocrisy and a bunch of other stuff. But other than that, no.
You're really close. 2,000-year-old symbol of hypocrisy, slavery, and oppression, but it won't burn me face off. Silver bullets.
That's werewolves.
Sunshine.
Something about it. It's pretty bad. I think sunblock was a good invention, but mostly long sleeves hat.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's legit.
That's oh, that's legit. Ah, man.
All right, final group of questions.
That was fun.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
These are from Indexiar. Remember, Nate at NateBjork.com.
Alexa, where can you send questions to the Popcast Pod Quiz?
Sorry, I can't find the answer to the question I heard.
Next question.
What was the name on the livery stables in Hratwater?
Shit, I don't know. Oh, Coolies?
Hex Livery.
Okay.
Coolies is the name of the place.
Bar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is ranking?
It was too sepia for me to tell.
So what is ranking the Gospels like for Jesse?
That's like picking my favorite flavor of ice cream.
Uh-huh.
Alexa, suck it. Yeah, she knows what's good for her.
Alexa, what is the most popular ice cream in America?
I can't find the answer to the question I heard.
Alexa, what's your favorite ice cream?
Mint microchip. I mean, mint chocolate chip.
Get it? She said mint
Wait.
microchip. I mean mint chocolate chip.
Hank, I don't think Alexa's a real. I think Alexa's a robot. I think she's a real person. I think she's onto us. I think we should only talk in questions because she doesn't know what we're talking about.
She doesn't understand questions. That's the one thing she can't do.
Okay, all right, good.
All right.
Hey, Alexa.
Alexa, hi.
You have to do it back.
Hello.
Keep forgetting you have to prompt it.
Alexa, you are pretty.
That's really sweet.
You're a sweet guy. All right, next question.
Alexa, do you like my hair?
I don't have an opinion on that.
Safe.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
safe bet.
Yeah, safe, yeah.
That's
how you keep a relationship.
Uh-huh. At what number does the red gauge on the Meat and Power Company control panel go into the red?
I don't know. I just saw into the green, so I don't know about the red. 11?
1,000.
Makes
So
sense.
close.
I know how far into the green it can go.
Oh.
Infinity.
Whoa.
It has a Mobius strip in it.
Oh, really?
Or 8.
No, it goes to 8. It's sideways. It fell over.
It is sideways.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's. I don't know. I looked at it and I thought it was, but now as I'm saying it, I was like, it could have been 8. Anyway.
What did the advertising signs outside the strip joint say on it?
Never saw that part. I mean, I saw the part, I never saw the sign. I was busy watching the actors.
Um,
Let's say the Kin Cannon Kitty Castle.
So Nick CR does. By the way, before I read the answer, Nick CR does say, "If you ask me, that's a little bit assumptive and insensitive, but it is funny."
It's a
Thousands of beautiful girls and 3 fat ones.
hey, here's the thing. You know, like whether you're patron or going for a job, you can see what positions need to be filled. You can see what you're getting into.
Mhm.
That's honest.
Last question. What brand of coffee originally came in the can that the power lives in?
Old Timer?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a real coffee? Alexa, is Old Timer a real coffee? Really? Alexa, really?
Really, really.
You redeemed yourself. You redeemed
Yeah.
yourself. Okay. Is it Old Timer? It's Old Timer. It's Old Timer. I was wondering if it's a real coffee. Okay, next question.
That's it.
Ah, suck it. I beat the robot. I'm like Henry. What's Hank Aaron? What's the guy's name? Henry, the guy that beat the train or beat the machine that put in the. What's his name?
John Henry.
John Henry. I'm like John Henry.
Born with a hammer in his hand.
I'm like the trivia John Henry. Alexa, you do not pass the Turing test.
I don't need to pass that. I'm not pretending to be human.
It's fair. It's fair. She served it.
Alexa,
Let me
you
get a
are
napkin.
clever.
Yeah.
I don't have an opinion on that.
Let me grab a napkin. I just got served. Anyway, thank you so much for the questions. Send them to Nate at NateBjork.com.
Do it.
And we'll keep doing these. We can see how stupid I really am. I don't know. I feel like I'm doing okay at it.
Mm-hmm.
I think like I could keep up with some of the other people that we podcast with in this. I wouldn't do as bad as I do on. What's the one I do real bad on?
The only thing
I'm doing real bad on Better Call
you
Saul.
should work on
Okay.
is remembering questions that were asked 3 seconds earlier.
I'm too busy looking ahead. I don't want
You know what? You know who looks in the past? Losers. You know what?
Pastitarians.
Yeah.
Historians.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay. So, yeah. We had a week off. I was down in Alabama. I mentioned that already. I did not watch the episode at all while I was down there. Oh, God. If you nailed it on the first one, how hot would that have been? You get that on video.
Soup's hot.
You pick it up, hit it. If you ever do it, and it's like on video, and you catch it on the first try, you got to sit it down, one and done.
Yeah.
The problem is, it's like a casino. You want to keep playing. The house always wins.
Yeah.
Yeah, the house always wins. Anyway, so I wanted to while I was down there. I was busy. I was visiting, my loved ones and eating delicious foods.
Mm-hmm.
And so when I came back, I didn't have a lot of time either. I had to work the very next day. Got back late, and then Monday night I was exhausted, and that's the night that I wanted to see my girlfriend and be home and relax.
Yeah.
And then so. Yesterday, I had a Rick and Morty party I had to go to, so I snuck in an episode before that and then caught the second episode today. I think that just an overall kind of thought of the season so far, there are some shows that are kind of hard to power disc or binge watch.
Mm-hmm.
Breaking Bad's really hard to binge watch.
Okay.
It's heavy to me.
I don't know. I binge watched season 2.
I watched a lot of it together, but I feel like there are things that are easier to binge watch, like say It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Comedies are pretty lighthearted.
Yeah.
Heavy dramas tend to be, to me, kind of like eating a whole bunch of Italian food. It's real heavy,
Yeah.
real filling. There you go, the whiskey ball. But with Preacher, though, I think it would benefit a binge watch. Because I watched the two practically back to back. I could have watched all the episodes so far in one evening and been okay. It'd been pretty enjoyable.
I don't know. They're long.
Well, yeah, they're like an hour each, but I mean, like you need.
That's 5 hours of TV.
Yeah, you've never done that before,
Right? But
Mister, I don't want to watch your movie. They're too long.
yeah,
A whole season of Daredevil later.
mm-hmm.
A whole season of Arrow. Like,
Go Arrow.
Yeah, 2 days in a row of just hearing "Go Arrow" and then like a clomp noise where something got hit. He's practicing his bow staff skills.
Joe staff
Joe
skills.
staff skills.
It's a shorter weapon.
And you should say it's a faster. It's more aerodynamic.
It's
or
a
something.
faster weapon.
Don't go shorter weapon. Do like that.
Yeah, it's
more
faster.
effective or some bullshit.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
It's highly
actually, if you look back in all the history, you'll see that the Joe staff was actually a big. I don't know why Bobcat Goldthwait is doing that. Okay, so what did you think of the episodes? I don't necessarily want to break them in half.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I don't take like meticulous like notes on stuff. I just kind of go off of my feelings and things I remember about it. Unless there's something I look up and I want to remember. With this, I don't.
Yeah, let's say
But I want to, since we're podcasting on these as one cohesive thing, I'd like to talk about them as one cohesive
well, let's
thing.
do that then.
If that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
So what did you think about the 2 episodes?
I am disappointed in Preacher, the character, because I feel like the reason now. Okay, so I feel like the reason that heaven doesn't want this power out there, even to be used by even the heavenly angels,
Sure,
and maybe even God, they don't want this power to be out there because it takes away human freedom.
Yeah, takes away choice.
Yeah,
And without choice, that was a big thing in Hitchhiker's Guide, where the Babel fish proved that God doesn't exist because it proves that God exists. People can't know that God exists. They have to believe for him to exist. Ergo, it takes away that choice.
Yeah.
I was thinking the same thing. Yeah, I was thinking the exact same thing.
So I think, rather than getting into, I don't want to talk about like free will versus.
Well, we're talking about a
non-free will,
fictitious world.
Right, but
We're
and so I want
judging-
to say,
so you can judge it all day long.
I want to say that I do not think Preacher is being a very good preacher right now.
No, he's not.
He's being a horrible preacher because he's manipulating.
Yeah, well, it's wrath. Kinda.
Wrath. It's
Kinda. Well, some of it for sure, like shoving his fucking face in the
like,
goddamn.
does he think getting more? He's
bathtub
like, if I get more people to go to my church, then I'll be a better preacher, and that's good.
Well, he's trying to do stuff so that they are better. But the problem is that A, they need to do that on their own. Being forced to do that is attrition? Yeah. Attrition?
No, but I know what you're saying.
Well, I thought attrition is like you believe in God, but not because you believe in God, but because you got a fucking gun in your mouth. Like forced attrition?
That's not attrition.
Forced attrition?
That's not no.
What's attrition? Alexa, what is attrition?
1 inch is 0.08 feet.
Alexa, define attrition.
The term attrition has a few distinct uses. As a noun, 1. Erosion by friction. 2. The wearing down of rock particles by friction due to water or wind or ice. 3. Sorrow for sin arising from fear of damnation. 4. A wearing down to weaken or destroy. 5. The act of rubbing together, wearing something down by friction.
See, I always
the last one's really odd.
You're right, because whenever
It's
whenever you watch UFC
kinda.
fights, they use one of those. They're like, this is a war of attrition at this point, and it means
think
they're just
war
punching
of-
until one of them stops. But like in
Yeah.
this case, doing
means
something out
wearing
of
them
fear
down.
of, but I think it was definition 3.
Yeah. That's a lot of definitions. As worn down by sand rice or something. I
Yeah,
was like,
but the one you were saying, which is right, is okay. So it is. You're right.
I learned that from movie 7.
Oh, nice.
I don't care.
I shouldn't have
I'll
doubted you.
cite my sources.
I shouldn't have doubted you.
Well, that's what they were saying.
I was like, no, it's not true.
All my knowledge comes from movies. Anyway,
So
anyway, getting back to it. Yeah, I see. I want to get back to what you were saying. Yeah, it's bad that it's out there, even when somebody has the intent of what he sees as good, and what maybe we view as good. A, what is good, and B,
I see.
The big thing is them doing it on their own.
I see. I wanted to, not knowing anything about the comics, I wanted to root for Preacher, and now I kind of think he's a douchebag.
He's a bit of a douchebag, and here's the thing: he's so effing conflicted. Like either he is doing bad.
Yeah,
he is the bad guy. That's kind of like what a few episodes ago, what we were dealing with. Even though he thinks that he's doing good, he might as well. He would be a better character if he got in the car with Tulip and went and killed what's his fuck.
Carlos.
Yeah, he would be a better character if he did that.
Yeah,
that's Preacher though, man.
Carlos Mencia stole his jokes.
Carlos Mencia would never do that.
Yeah.
What? He's reputable, like Dane Cook and.
Yeah, and
Robin Williams. Too soon? Too soon?
Yeah.
Too soon? Okay. No?
No.
Cool.
Yes.
Alexa, is it too soon? Cool. All right. I'm going to start using my robot voice so that she picks it up better.
Yeah.
She's not doing so well with the southern.
Yeah, you have to.
Have to enunciate.
Well, maybe she'll
pronouns.
get used. Maybe she'll get used to your
the southernisms. The
no, or
Trentisms.
I'm sure there's a learning curve. Oh, hi, Stella.
I took Stella Bean's a pretty kitty. Okay, so yeah, no. Yeah, the main character is not blowing my skirt up. Oh God.
No, it's okay.
No, this was.
Can keep talking. Oh,
Okay.
sorry.
Not blowing my skirt up right now. Could be a little bit better. Upside though, we've got all these other great characters. Like I love Cassidy and Tulip so much, and they're one of the fans' favorites too.
Yeah.
Particularly, yes, there's a little something a brewing. Yeah.
I think Tulip's doing it to.
Oh, to get back. Okay.
Well, did you see the look on her face when they were plowing?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, she wasn't enjoying it.
Which is so rough to see. Like it's almost like it was intended to be kind of comical, but it's just awful.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's different. It's weird. It's an odd thing because it's like while she's not really wanting to do it, I mean, she's the one that decided to do that.
Right. It's not. It's
So in a sense, it's her being in control. And I feel like, you know what? I feel like it's kind of a shitty thing when it's shitty when people expect that women can use sex as a weapon. But I think that when women do use sex as a weapon, I think it's fine. Like, do it. Like, I don't mean like, I'm just saying like that's you in control of your body. No one should tell you what you can do with or without your body. Mm-hmm. The problem is all the other baggage that comes with it. If it could be on paper, it's fine. But in reality, it's not.
I think no one should use it as a weapon.
No, you shouldn't. You shouldn't. But I mean, it's.
But like,
of course, she's also with the vampire. Like all rules are broken about humanity.
Right. I think
we
like
can't think so.
There wasn't
planetary.
There's no yeah. I mean there's nothing.
Real world though.
They're all having they're both consenting to this. It's just that she's not enjoying it. That's what makes it sad. It's not bad or immoral. It's just sad that
she might even be incapable of enjoying it. Like even if it was like the best sex she ever had,
she's in love with Jesse.
Her head's not in it. Yeah. There's no. But I don't know. I love the actress that plays Tulip so much. I wonder if she's got kind of a classic beauty. Like she can pull off so many different looks. I love it when it flashes back, like how different she looks in those to how she dresses now. And even now, all the different things that she wears. That's so fucking cool, man. And she's killing the voice. Love, just adorable.
Yeah, it's cute.
It's more country than a corn pie. More country than a cornflake. I was trying to think of something corn.
Yeah.
A corn cob.
With the corn on it.
Yeah. Corn cob with the corn. Corn cob without the cob.
Cob without just a
cobless corn.
Just some corn on a plate.
Why does nobody sell cobless corn? Because that's fun to say.
Yeah.
Cobless corn.
Cobless corn.
Alexa, does anyone sell cobless corn?
Sorry, I didn't understand the question.
No one understood the question.
Thank God you don't. I'm gonna she'll be stupid for the weeks after. Yeah. That's my mission. Alexa, learn this word. Okay, good. I was afraid she was gonna activate and start doing it. I gotta be cool about that. Yeah. Cassidy I like a lot. What are your thoughts on Cassidy?
Yeah, I like him a lot.
I think he's fun. I mean, he's
hard to understand, but that's fine.
Really hard to understand.
I want more fighting.
Yeah. Not heavy with the fighting in the last...
Come on. Cassidy's good at fighting. Mm-hmm. Tulip's we haven't seen Tulip fight, but we heard her fight through the tornado door. Mm-hmm. And
tornado door this summer.
Yeah. And like...
Michael Bay.
Fuck.
We know the guy that brought you the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles again.
We know Jesse can fight.
Oh yeah, we need some Jesse fights.
This is a fucking comic book. More fighting, please. Yeah. Okay. I'll get to the cowboy stuff in a minute.
Yeah, we'll do that for sure because that's definitely building. It's kind of all on what I said the last time, and I'm not going to harp on it anymore. But it's building. It is. Stick with it. Yes, they're asking a lot of you. I completely understand if you're like, it's getting a little losty. A little bit like Lost, but everything ties up. If the show is allowed to run its course, everything will get tied up.
Well, that's what the article. Did you post the article on the Baltic Effect Facebook page?
No, I thought you did.
No, no, it wasn't me. So it must have been Shane.
We started a fight club.
Yeah, but anyways, it's a pretty good article about. But it said something about how they're asking a lot of viewers who haven't read the comics because it's prequel. Because apparently in the comics you never actually see Jesse preaching or being a preacher.
Yeah, it's a little I'll see what they're saying about that. It is a bit different.
Yeah,
but sorry, I was just bringing this up. What the fuck is wrong with my? I shouldn't have opened this. Yeah, I'll open it in a minute and then we'll have to wait. We'll wait. I'll make you wait for the waiting. let's talk briefly about Quincannon, about Odin.
Yeah.
Jackie Earl Haley.
Yeah.
Fucking Rorschach.
Yeah.
Rorschach.
Yeah.
My favorite. I love Rorschach.
Yeah.
That guy is just God. He just kills it, man.
He's great.
And he's pretty good at playing because he's playing kind of older than what he really is.
Yeah. How old is he?
I don't know, but he ain't as old as he looks. 'Cause I've seen him in stuff like he was just in that RoboCop reboot not too long ago. And he's fairly young looking in that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
did he play a robo or a cop?
No, he's a guy that hates RoboCop.
Oh.
Yeah, he plays this character that's like in charge of like the military or something. I don't know. The movie's kind of hard to pay attention to. It's like ooh shiny things.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, he's a guy that he sets up a simulation against RoboCop to test if he's ready. And RoboCop
Kind of like in John Henry when he went against that railroad making
except
machine.
this time the machine beat that ass because it's RoboCop.
The machine beat John Henry? Oh, no. John
No.
Henry won, but then died with the hammer in his hand.
What a shitty
Just
story
as
that
he
would
was
be
born.
if the machine won.
Yeah, it would be shitty.
Like we teach all of our kids that assembly lines are better.
Yeah.
We teach all of our kids that handmade craftsmanship is worth less than machine made.
Mm-hmm.
That's great.
So I was, speaking of handmade,
Uh-huh.
there's some Amish people building something at one of the houses as I was driving to work the other day.
Out here?
Yeah.
Here?
Yeah.
In our little neck of the woods?
I don't think they were full on Amish because they had an electric saw, but they were the bearded fellows setting up in the driveway, like building some shit. Like
could've been
maybe
amazing.
someone was like, "Hey, Amish guys, come over and build me something."
Maybe to make some scratch, they build stuff.
Well, I mean that's what they do, but like they were
Really?
using. That's what Amish people do.
Well, I mean, on their own stuff. I didn't
Yeah.
know they like lent out. They were day laborers.
Yeah, yeah. It was like they drove into like an Amish Home Depot, and
They're leaned against the wall.
yeah, and they said like
Anybody speak English?
yeah,
Jedediah and I speak great English.
yeah, because they
Break in the back.
yeah.
I need people who can saw things. I need people that can hammer things.
Uh-huh.
I need people that can pick up things.
Yeah.
Samuel cannot pick up anything, but he can saw things.
Why are you speaking like a Native American in a movie? Samuel cannot wampum.
That's how. I didn't say wampum. Come on. I'm
You
gonna
didn't
do
say
that.
wampum, but
No, come on. I'm not that bad.
no, I'm
I'm
just
just
saying.
trying to make it declarative and bold.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't know nothing about. Only thing I know about Amish is that some of them have these things behind their house that are called phone shacks, because they can't
Phone shack, babe.
Yeah, they can't have phones in their home.
Well, it's so that during Rumspringa, their kids can use the.
I guess.
They have like houses. I watched this. I think the documentary is called Devil's Playground. I'm not sure,
Okay.
but Rumspringa. It follows. So
They do host.
do you know? Yeah, but yes, you know what Rumspringa is, right?
No, I don't. That's
Okay.
a thing.
It's so cool. So the Amish, every Amish kid during their quinceañera,
It's fine. I get it. It's
during
fine.
their bar mitzvah time,
Yeah.
like
yeah.
we've all got this like time
When you
where-
become a man.
Yeah,
The rite of passage.
yeah. But Amish boys and girls get to go out into the world,
Yeah.
and that's called Rumspringa.
Yeah, they get to leave and sin.
And they go and they use computers and fuck bitches.
But they don't go back to the place.
Then they choose. They can choose to go back.
But while they're out, they don't go back. It's not like they're running a fucking B&B.
Sure they can.
Can they?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought they were like.
Watch the thing.
I thought they were like, here's money for a hotel
I saw this
room.
one. I saw this. There's this one kid who was like, he had like a car battery running a Nintendo in his room.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But it was during that. So you
Yeah.
can do that at home and still do it. I didn't know that.
They also have like little houses that you can use.
To sin.
Yeah, for like washing machines and shit.
No. Well, I think they use these phones all the time. I think it's the idea is like emergencies type situations.
Okay.
And we do phones for deaf and hard of hearing, Amish. I get a call one day trying to work on this phone, and I was like, "Where in your house is it located?" And they're like, "Well, it's not in our house." And I'm like, "What do you mean?" They're like, "It's in a building out behind our house." And I go, "Like a workshop?" And they're like, "No, it's in the phone shack." And I go,
Phone check,
and I
babe.
said, "Pardon?"
That's when you stop asking
I was
questions.
like, you got a lot of explaining to do
Yeah.
because I can't fill this in with my questions. And they were like, we're Amish.
Mm.
But I mean, I still had billions of questions, but
Yeah.
I tried to figure out where to stop without being insulting.
Yeah.
Because it's hard. I'm a really curious person when it comes to other walks of life. Like I love learning about it, and I want to, but I also understand that can be insulting.
Well, it's like the first time when you're in college or work or whenever,
That first time I was in college.
the first time you meet a gay person, and you ask them so many offensive questions.
I was in high school.
Yeah, you ask them so many offensive questions because you're curious. But so do you like to be on top, or how does it work? Do you suck dick?
I never asked those.
Like the obnoxious.
It was,
It's like.
But I can see where you're coming from.
You know what I'm saying?
It's well intentioned.
It's well intentioned, but you shouldn't do it. Like, I think it's rude.
It's like
it's like me walking up to you. Oh, you're straight. Do you like to plow women up the butt?
Well,
I'm not actually asking that, but I'm just saying. Like it's a rude. Like it's a rude. If I didn't know you,
it's okay because you do know me.
Mm-hmm.
And I also don't really shy away from a lot of like really brash questions.
Sure.
But you don't know what type of person that other person is.
Right.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. And that's the way it was with the Amish phone check situation. Because I was like very, very curious about it. I don't know a lot. And it's not that I feel bad that I don't know a lot, but also I'm kind of busy learning other stuff that immediately affects me. Mm-hmm. But I welcome stuff that is outside of what immediately affects me. I'm okay with learning that stuff too. I just don't honestly have a lot of time to seek it out.
No.
So, if it comes across my plate, I'm going to take a nibble at it.
Yeah.
And I got about that far. They have a bunch of phone checks behind their houses.
Phone check, baby.
I was like, well, let's get working. Let's get these things working
for
you guys.
Let's work on this from sun up to sundown on this. Let's raise this phone.
Yeah, no, got it to work too, man. I helped out the Amish. Like, good for them.
Were they really patient with you? Did they try to? No, they were.
That's cool.
It's not. They're nice. It's not a.
It's a nice person.
Yeah, it's not. It's not like a. It's not a converting religion, though, is it? So they weren't like trying to.
Oh yeah, they don't give a shit if you join their religion.
Yeah,
I respect that.
Yeah.
All right, so
did you tell them about your beard? You should have told them about your beard.
Do they really dig the beards? Well, what's the thing?
They have them.
Well, if you don't have a beard, you're not married or you're a virgin?
Yeah, you're a virgin.
If you got a beard...
You're a virgin. You're not married.
Okay, so they don't, let you grow a beard until you've had sexuals.
Apparently?
So after Rumpelstiltskin,
a
lot of beard growing.
No, you have to still can't.
I can't admit
it's your wedding ring, basically.
You lean over and you're like, hey, Jedediah, started growing my beard. Yeah, just got back from rum and coke.
Yeah, spring break. Rum spring break.
No, we can't do that. Oh, I want to make that a shirt.
Rum spring break.
No, like a dude with a beard and the hat, but he's got shorts and a board.
Googling.
God, is that offensive? Is it offensive?
Yeah, but
it's like celebrating two things.
Rum spring break.
What is Rum Springer band? Yeah, no, it's not a thing.
So we can
Rumspringa breakup bitches Gawker? What? There's a book called that. But it's Rumspringa break. You want to do Rumspring break.
Uh-huh.
What happens in Rumspringa stays in Rumspringa. Nice. Okay, we can't do this. We can't do this. But you can get other cool shirts at helmia.com. All right, so what else do we want to talk about in the episode before we get to the Old West thing? Because I wanted to save that kind of for last. And here
I have nothing else. I have
but
nothing else. You go.
Excited for more. I think we're hungry for more. The story's going really, really cool places. You know what? I'll bring this up real quick about Emily. That was interesting that she's letting nobody hit it.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Didn't think that was a thing.
Yeah.
Feel bad for him. Kind of bad for her.
Yeah.
So we've seen two situations where women are having sex that don't really want to.
Well,
or maybe she does.
Yeah, maybe she does. It's a small town, and you can't get some strange. You're gonna know every single person.
Yeah.
Especially if you're single, because everyone's gonna be married.
I wonder what her holdup is about him. Like, is it just him in general?
Yeah, he's not Jesse, and she loves Jesse.
Is she in love with Jesse?
I think she likes him because remember in episode 1 when he's like, you can date the mayor, you can make yourself available, and she's like, well, I am available, but it's
She did kind of do that.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought she was holding out.
I think she likes Jesse.
I thought she was holding out for the J-Man. Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Jesse Custer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's interesting because I don't know. I feel. I mean, I kind of feel bad for the dude. Like, have a little self-respect. Like, if someone's like, I'll bone you, but I don't want to be seen in public with you.
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm good.
Pass.
I get what I understand what I look like. but I don't want that. Like, I'm not. I look like this, but I'm not desperate. Come on.
One time, I had a girl over.
Yeah. Did she make you put it back?
Just the one time. No, just kidding.
This one during Rumspringa.
I was roommates with Dietzler.
Yeah.
And she was in the bathroom. She like went in the bathroom, and this was
This is
after
your
I
girl?
No,
A girl that you had over?
it's a girl I had
The
over.
girl you had over. That's what I meant. Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry.
she was in the bathroom or something, and I said, like, this is a girl who I had kind of an on again, off again kind of thing with,
Okay.
and she was, bless her heart,
Bless her heart, but
she was kind of a mess, and that's fine. It's fine. Anyways,
like in life, like she couldn't.
just in life, yeah.
Like she couldn't get her shit together. Like
Yeah,
she's
so
late
she-
places.
yeah.
Okay. That's
But she was in the bathroom, and I said, Dietzler, don't tell anybody about this. And she goes, I heard that. She still did it with me.
fine. That's her fault.
Yeah, so like
Her
that's
fault.
that's a scenario like that.
Oh man. Oh, bless other human beings' hearts.
Yeah,
We only want good things.
yeah.
I want good things for Emily, but
She was freaky deaky.
oh,
Tell you more about it later.
Oh, Baltic effect after dark.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's a whole thing. The whole thing with Tulip walking in with her peeing, it was pretty great.
Yeah.
And Tulip like closes the door
And then she continues.
with a face that says, "You should close the door."
Yeah.
So I thought that was pretty good. But okay, I want more action as well. I think that's where we're going to. I mean, like, even though Quinn Cannon shot those dudes, it's not really a fight scene.
No.
I want a fight scene.
It was a
like you.
cool shooting scene.
It was a super cool shooting scene. So I'm wondering now
In what sense was he serving God in that case?
He wasn't. He's figured it out. He has to, because what's his fuck? Donnie. Donnie
Yeah.
figured it out, and Donnie went and told Kincannon, and Kincannon is like, he's already set up I think that he's already set up the meeting, and he cracked the code. He's not under the Word of God anymore.
Oh, so like it's like a 5 or 6 hour
Energy drink.
like in Jessica Jones.
Maybe. Well, I was thinking more that
expires.
since he told him, he can kind of combat it now.
Okay.
Since he knows that that's a thing. Because Donnie did do that. Denny, bring that boy over here. Denny. I was trying to explain Cajun to somebody here recently. We were down in Mobile, and I was like, Cajun's like, is that ready to do? Is that one of them do, boy? That Ledoux. Yeah, ready to do over there. Bring that boy over here, ready to do. And I like,
Yeah.
Reggie Ledoux.
Yeah.
Couldn't be more Cajun
Yeah.
than Reggie Ledoux. So Donnie is my favorite Southern name.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Donnie. Okay, so sepia, the sepia part of the
Yes.
episode.
Okay. So
Got a good long one.
Cowboy, no surprise to any of us, his family died.
I know his name.
No.
Okay.
Cowboy, no surprise to any of us, his family died.
Okay.
Right.
Mhm.
I
I think it's a little different in the comics, but it's pretty darn close from what I remember.
He apparently in Ratwater, tourists don't get treated well.
Yeah, I know. He spends like all that time debating on.
Why didn't he
going
just
back.
save the first people?
It was too late. Dude's dead. Kids done seen it. Girls, I mean, it's like when raping someone, it is like digging a hole.
Yeah, but you can at least punish
There's
them
no
while they're
such
doing
thing
it.
as a half a hole.
You can punish
At
them.
that
You can't
point,
prevent.
hang on.
You can punish.
At that point, he's trying to
Frank
get back.
Castle.
He's trying to get back. He's not
Is
there
it Frank Castle?
Yeah, Punisher.
Yeah.
He's trying to get back. Okay, because that girl told him, like the first flashback thing that we saw,
Yeah.
that just go there, get the stuff, and come back.
Yeah.
So he saw it. The damage is done. This isn't his fight.
He should have ridden all night. He should have just stopped with those wagon train cake eaters.
Yeah, because I mean he would have been there earlier, like way earlier. So gets
You got to freshen up the
stuff,
horse.
and he passes the people, and hey, Mister, we're going to Ratwater, and he's thinking about it. He's not about vengeance. It's more about preventing.
Yeah.
Which is, in my opinion, better. Because damage is done. Shit, you're going to punish somebody that's a piece of shit, it's coming to him. But he was going to try and stop it, didn't make it there in time. And they weren't even being punished. They were selling scalps, so they were bad people.
Yep.
And but he, in doing so, pushes old buddy out of the way. That caused him to get his horse shot. And then I'm wondering about the family. Did they die from whatever was happening, or did someone come there and kill them? I don't think somebody went there and killed them. I think they died of whatever was happening.
Yeah, I mean,
Like it took them so long.
yeah, Probably.
Like maybe the girl,
like the girl
kid had something, gave it to the mom.
And then they both died, and then because it didn't seem like it was like a violent scenario.
No,
it seemed like, oh, we're dead now. Crows, come and get it.
Also because you took so damn long, and then he grabs his guns and his shovels.
Mm-hmm.
Shit's amping up. I mean, we're at episode 5. It's a 10 episode season. We've been a couple episodes kind of down. I'm thinking the next one's going to be a big hellraiser, in my opinion.
I hope so.
Pun unintended. Pun intended. So yeah, it kind of left us in a place where I'm interested to see how did Quincannon get out of that. I'm interested to see the government, the angels. Let's see what's going to happen there next.
Yeah.
And then now we've got it's something that happens in the comic with Tulip and Cassidy. But it's different. It's very different at what stage this is happening than what happened in the comics. There's a lot that happened before that, so it's an interesting place for this to happen. I like it. I think it's cool. But just give us more. Give people more. Give the non-fans more. Let's get them on board because we need a second season at a minimum. And it's not going to happen if you keep fucking around.
I just sneezed. What do you say?
Bless you.
Thank you, my son.
Peace be with you.
And also.
All right, you want to hit some emails? Do you have any other thoughts? I didn't want to.
No, that's good. Yeah.
Cool.
This is good.
Let's see here. See, I went to the Gmail thing.
What?
There it is.
Okay.
This will be the death of me.
We have 4 emails.
Oh, I gotta get to...
2 from Nick CR, 2 from Bricktails.
Oh, that's just Google. What a dumb.
Mm-hmm.
Alexa, what a dumb.
Sorry, I don't have the answer to that question.
Me either. Okay, God, it's all of my accounts. Let me see if I can switch it to just...
Tell you what, while you're doing that, I will
go ahead and start one. Yeah.
This one's from Nick CR. This is about Monster Swamp.
Cool.
We'll go backwards, I think.
Which is a really good soda in 10 Cloverfield Lane. Do you know what ARGs are?
Acoustic red grapes.
We'll talk afterwards. I found a whole world that exists beneath our world.
Really?
A secret world.
Yeah, that exists beneath our
An
world?
alternate reality game. I don't know, it's just some cool shit that I found. If you guys know what I'm talking about, then I've been listening to a podcast about Cloverfield for a few days, and there's a lot of talk about swamp pop. So seeing this episode,
You listen to podcasts?
nerd. Okay, so you were reading. You started with Nick's.
Yep.
Okay.
Monster Swamp.
Okay.
Hiya, fellas.
Hi.
Well, not much to say about this one, except I'm pretty much hooked on this show now.
Oh, cool.
I'm looking forward to seeing what happened next with Tulip and Cassidy.
Cool.
I also really want to know what's going to happen with that phone call at the end.
Oh yeah, you have to wait a week.
For a while, I couldn't place the guy playing the mayor, although something about his diction made me think I'd seen him before. Then I figured out he was in Zack and Miri Make a Porno. His name is Ricky Maybe?
Yeah.
I guess, or maybe.
Yeah.
I guess he must be friends with Seth Rogen, as he's appeared in other movies of Seth's.
Yeah, he was in that. That's a good movie. Had a really good song. It's like the only song by Live that I like. Only song.
Lightning crashes,
terrible.
crashes in it again.
The dolphin. Yeah.
Well, I guess I need to find some sort of diversion to occupy my time until next week. I don't presume I'll be able to talk some ladies into letting me chase them around in their underwear with a paintball gun. So it looks like either...
Not with that attitude, you're not.
Yeah. So it looks like either playing some Q*bert or perhaps building a model of the Battle of Alamo. Everybody needs a hobby. Cheers, Nick CR, Ottawa, Canada. I like... Yeah, let's circle back to that Alamo model and how... I like that the Preacher and like there's some kind of history between Preacher and Quincannon where they're like, oh, you don't believe in God, but I do, but we build this shit together.
And there's also something going on with Quincannon, either Quincannon's dad or him or Odin himself and Preacher's father.
Yeah.
Because we had that little flashback where he stole the world's tiniest ashtray.
But yes, that's true.
Yeah, so I don't remember. I know a bit about what happened to
It is
Jesse's
Odin.
dad. But I don't know. I don't know about this part of it. So this may be new.
Right,
too.
but I like. It seems like I like it when two people who don't agree on the same thing
can still hang out.
can still hang out.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. There's things that again, we're not polar opposites like they are, but it is cool. I agree. Yeah, it's nice to say. All right, so thank you, Nick's here. Bricktails, Preacher 4 or 3 Monster Swap.
Monster Swamp.
Yeah, because I think I needed to go in here and delete some old
That's
stuff.
the one.
Yeah, okay. So I'll go in there and delete old stuff. Hello, gentlemen, and
Hi.
wow, it's kind of odd to start out an email to you guys not talking about Breaking Bad. Sorry about. I'm glad that you enjoyed it. I'm glad you watched it, and I hope it was as good of an experience as it was for us. So, sorry about the massive spoilers in my email last week. I suppose I should have noted that. I should have said it too. It just seems like I'm the last person on the planet who didn't watch Breaking Bad. I don't know what to power watch now while I'm waiting for Netflix to pick up the recent seasons of Blacklist and the X-Files. So I guess I'll just stick to Preacher for now. I started watching the X-Files. I've watched like 12, 15 episodes.
Yeah?
Like I mean, I know you and Sadie like really like it. You had a thing for What's Her Fuck.
Oh, big time.
Yeah,
Gillian
yeah.
Anderson.
So I kind of
Give me some of that.
I'm trying to also put myself in the mindset of like when the show came out too. You know what I mean, like thinking when people watched it when it came out. So it's fun. I'm not hating it. I've made it a long way. I'll finish it. I will.
Yeah. One thing, if you haven't, Bricktails, if you have not seen another thing you can watch, Banshee. Yep.
Banshee. Can't get episodes of it.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to have to wait.
Yeah, we gotta wait. It's unfortunate, but it's okay. It's unfortunate that we gotta wait, but we'll set a date.
Yeah, but you can watch the
So
first
for now,
3
you can
seasons.
skate.
You can watch the first 3 seasons on Amazon Prime.
Don't be late.
I won't.
To masturbate. I have to admit that they got me on the double twist at the start. At first, I was thinking, oh shit, I was trying to figure out how to work that in there. Oh shit, the Q, M, and P guys are hunting people. Yeah, I'll admit I didn't know. Were you a little thrown?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because at first I was like, these are. I did think that they were the hookers. Because I was like, why? I was like, why y'all in them night clothes? Put some pants on, lady. You running around the woods. Yeah, like sleeping clothes, like sleep pants.
Why y'all in them night clothes?
Why y'all in them night clothes? I went down south, man. I recharged my redneck, man.
You did.
Yeah, I did, man. I got full. If I have to, what do you got? Oh yeah, nice, classy, man.
Second.
Classy. They do go faster. They go really fast. The ice balls. But
I think they go slower.
Really?
Yeah, I've been working on that one for a while.
Okay.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, it's still better. I mean, they're just better. It's more surface area. They look cool when you pour when they spin.
Yeah. And with this glass, Levi gave me this. My brother gave me this for Christmas.
Got a little belly button in it.
So it goes like this. So you can be like, yes, I'm better than you.
Mix up your water in with your whiskey a little bit.
Yeah.
Nice. I like that cork in it. Oh,
yeah, it's still in there. Same bottle.
Drink all that.
Should I?
No, I mean, if you want to.
Dare I?
You're a grown man. And you're a beast. There you go. Oh, that's not that much. You're fine. That's good.
I'm going to have to drive home. My bedroom's right there.
First I was thinking, okay, the Q, M, and P guys are hunting people. To have it be a paintball match. And then Lacey fell down a sinkhole. So what's up with that? Last episode ended with some sort of pressure valve releasing gas from underground. Now we see that there are sinkholes through the area.
I bet they're related.
Oh, for sure, yeah. QM&P is trying to buy up all the land. I'm guessing it is to get at whatever is down there. I have a milkshake. You have a milkshake. I have a straw that goes all the way to your milkshake. I drink your milkshake.
What's that angle?
Drainage.
What's that called?
Spoilers.
What's that technique?
Drainage?
Where you do it this way instead of this way.
Drilling?
Or is this even a thing unless I saw it on Simpsons and it doesn't actually exist? Because you drill down into the...
Mm-hmm. Well, some drills go sideways because people can run... that's how they run, what do they call it, fiber optic lines and stuff. They kind of drill at an angle and stuff. I don't know.
But to get to the oil.
I don't know. I just remember, you've seen There Will Be Blood, yes?
Yeah.
I think God I didn't yell at you for nothing.
No, I was about to wait. I was trying to come up with a movie that had a similar name and misunderstand it, like I do sometimes. You know what I mean? Like, oh, you...
Okay.
But I couldn't come up with one, so I was kind of stalling while I was talking about drilling technique.
There will be that thing you do.
Yeah, it was I was trying. Yeah, so like I was trying to come up with another Daniel Day-Lewis movie.
Gangs of New York would have been a good one.
I should have said, yeah. Oh yeah, Gangs of New. See, let's go back. You say milkshake, etc.
I drink your milkshake.
Like in Gangs of New York. Okay, let's continue.
He does.
So pretend I did that.
He gets the best line in Gangs of New York, where he throws that knife and it almost like sticks in Cameron Diaz. He goes, "Whoopsie daisy!" Like it's so nuts.
Oh, like in,
I love that guy.
Like in
There's something about
like
Mary.
in City Slickers when the guy throws the knife right next to the guy's his man pieces.
Yep. Mm-hmm. His downstairs mix up.
I was watching that as a kid with my friends for a sleepover, and this one kid was like, "Oh, he threw the knife, and it was this close to his private."
That's so cute.
I love it when
So
little kids
adorable.
call it their privates. I don't. I mean, it's weird to have said that just now, but like it's like,
Went on a camping trip.
what did you call it when you were a kid?
My dick?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what I called it because I didn't really talk about it to other people. I never really had like a dick pain, so I never had to say my something hurts.
Yeah.
I mean, I would probably say.
Would you be like, "Mom, my peenie"? I
What
said
would I say?
peenie.
I never said peenie.
I also said HQ, which one my dad came up with.
Headquarters? So that's kind of funny.
Heavy equipment, which doesn't
That's good.
stand for. He's like, "Hey Nate," he'd be like, "Hey boys, make sure no one sees your heavy equipment. Hey, would get your HQ," you know.
Likely, this is dead serious, I likely would have said penis.
Yeah.
I have always, even as a kid, hated kid words. Hated them. That's why I could not wait to start swearing. Those are adult words. Yeah, I never liked cutesy, fartsy little words like that.
But when you're a kid, you don't know that those are cutesy words.
I was around a lot of adults. I was only a child.
Oh, okay,
So,
gotcha.
Yeah, around a lot of adults.
Because like if an adult talks to a kid that way, a kid thinks that's the way that you're
Or I
supposed
get it to me because I heard adults talking to other adults. It'd be insulting if they said that to me, and I'd just be like, "I'm not." Like, you'd
Yeah,
say,
well, it's like how I thought ketchup was choppered.
choppered. That's just.
Did I tell you this? My
did
dad
tell
used
me
to
that.
make words up and call him that, and then
Tell
I
me
would
that.
call him that.
You still think it's called bagel? It's cute.
Worms are chavies?
He told me that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, my dad did spoonerisms. He didn't know it was a thing until like years later. He actually looked it up.
Yeah.
It's where he would say like instead of remote, he'd say motro.
Yeah, or like a magging readazine.
Yeah, exactly. It's a spoonerism.
Mm-hmm. There was an actual fellow named Spooner who would do these by accident.
Really?
Yeah.
Cheers.
Alexa, who invented spoonerisms?
Sorry, I can't find the answer to the question I heard.
Alexa, who is Spooner?
Lysander Spooner was an American individualist anarchist, political philosopher, essayist, pamphlet writer, Unitarian Christian abolitionist, supporter of the labor movement, legal theorist, and entrepreneur of the 19th century.
I don't think that's the same guy.
Can't
Let's
have
keep on. Let's keep going on. Let's keep on keeping on.
He was a lot of things.
He was a lot.
When we die, wouldn't it be nice to have Alexa or Wikipedia or whoever the
list
future...
a bunch of crazy shit.
He was
being one thing.
philanthropist, podcaster. I would get... This is what I would get. Fucking jerk jag off.
Dipshit. Jerkwad.
Spin Doctors enthusiast.
Dick fingered. I love dick fingers so much. My favorite. And I dropped something like, God damn it, dick fingers. Okay. QB's trying to buy up all the land. I'm guessing it's whatever's down there. Or else maybe they're buying up the land so they can dispose of toxic waste by burying it. So was Odin one of the other kids smoking with young Jesse and Tula before Jesse's dad whipped him? I don't think so, because I think Odin's supposed to be a little bit older.
Yeah.
Maybe, though. The ages don't seem to match up, but it seemed like they were setting up their relationship that goes back to childhood. It is interesting. It certainly goes back to Jesse's childhood, for sure. So I don't know how I missed last week that the two guys, it seemed their names are Fior and De Blanc, said they were from heaven. I guess that'd be funny if you missed that. I guess that blows one is an angel and the other a demon theory. Not yet. Though I was right that their plan was to recapture the Divine Force wasn't good for Jesse. Well, even if Miles isn't going to have any long-term relationship with Emily, at least he's getting a little bit of action on the slide. Good for him. She's pretty cute.
I would date her so hard.
What if she was like, I don't want to see you in public, we can bone?
Then I wouldn't date her so hard until the next time I had some whiskey, and then I would totally come over
My mind
with a
tell
bottle,
me no.
with a bottle of wine.
My body. My body. Tell me yes. Okay. I will be interested to see where. No, I'm too far. Oh, my point from last week about the treatment of religion on this show. I was impressed that they had my favorite passage from the Bible in this episode. That is Isaiah passage that Jesse quoted to Odin before using the voice to make him say he'd serve God. It will be interesting to see where that goes. We know from the girl in the coma that things don't work out so well, monkey's paw style. Nice. I'm guessing that Odin's view of what it means to serve God won't match up with Jesse's view. Well, guys, you will go out and enjoy and be led forth in peace. The mountains and hills will burst into song before you, and all the trees of the field will clap their hands. Bricktails. Well said, sir.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Senior Brick.
Senor Bricktail. De Blanc.
All right. All right.
He keeps calling them like Preacher 5 or 4.
This next one is
Preacher 3 or 4.
Here's another one from Bricktails of the South. How's it going?
I like the South. It won't. Let's be honest. Come on. It's not gonna happen.
Yeah, no.
We can still just keep having fun. You know?
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun stuff in the South. Just keep having fun. Be cool.
Have some grits.
Yeah, man.
Oh, Southern food.
I had grits while I was down there. I had shrimp and grits.
Yeah.
Fried green tomatoes.
Yeah.
Had catfish.
I've never had fried green tomatoes.
Fried green tomatoes, if you get them, they can go bad real easy. Like, you can get really bad ones. But if you get good ones, it's like the best thing ever. They're just, it's a deep fried thing that also tastes like really fresh in a really odd way. Good catfish, man. I had a burger that was actually 2 crab cakes. Some jalapeno sauce on it.
Damn,
It's
son.
nuts. Yeah, super, super good. So,
Fuck you.
yeah, man, I was down in the Gulf.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
Or do you want me to do?
I'll do it.
Okay.
Hello, gentlemen, and
Hi.
okay, I lied. I'm not quite done talking about Breaking Bad. I finished listening to all of the Behind the Cutting Edges and
Wow.
Insider podcast.
Oh wow, Insiders are good too. Yeah.
Read all of Tucker's Hole.
Tucker Hole is awesome.
And rewatched several of the episodes from season 5, and I have a few last thoughts.
Okay, here we go.
Needless to say, spoiler follow.
Okay, cool.
First up, why didn't you guys make me watch Breaking Bad before now?
Tried.
You guys somehow got me to watch all the way through the worst show in the world.
You did that.
So why did this one take so long? I guess that's probably on me.
That was a good podcast. Though. Under the Dome podcast was a good podcast.
Yeah. To everyone who suggested that I pause for a year between the 2 halves of season 5, or even just a week between Tolkalaxnislov and Ozymandias, yeah, thanks but no thanks. I can imagine your pain, but I was frantically clicking next the moment each episode was done.
Oh.
Okay, I know this is a very old argument by now.
I know what he's going with.
But Trent, you're wrong.
Nah,
You argued on multiple occasions that everything goes back to Hank showing off at Walt's birthday party
it
in
doesn't
episode
go
1.
back to it. It's not exactly what I was arguing. Keep going.
But I'd contend that something equally catastrophic would have happened regardless.
Oh, I could contend that if it had gone a different way. Yeah, absolutely. But I think not only myself but the people on the show showed you what I was talking about. That was the nexus for what we saw. That was the crossroad. That was a crossroad, in my opinion. And the show also flashed back to that in the last episode.
Okay. It's like if I really wanted to commit a murder and happened to have a gun and used it for the murder, it's not because of the gun. If I really wanted to commit a murder, I would have found a way. Maybe a knife, maybe a rice and lace cigarette, maybe a bomb strapped under a wheelchair. In the same way, Walt's pride would have led to his downfall and all of the damage to his family somehow. If Hank hadn't showed the news story about the drug bust, it would probably have gone down some other way, but it would still have gone down.
I don't think it would have been that heightened. I don't know. It's just an interesting thought because we don't have to rehash the argument or anything like that. I mean, I was proven right, but we don't. I'm such a dick. I'm sorry. No, I just thought it was an interesting thing. Like, just when you back through stuff, it's just an interesting exercise. Like, what would have had happened if, like, say Hank was like sick, couldn't come to that party? You know what I mean? Like, what road would it have taken? Yeah, it would have been a catastrophe because Walt's fucking Walt, man. But it's just an interesting thing to think about. Mm-hmm. Thank God it happened the way it did.
Second, in Ozymandias, best episode of the series, after Walt took Holly and he called Skylar, some argue that this shows how much he cared for his family, that he knew the cops were listening and that he was trying to protect Skylar, and this shows that he still had a heart. For proof, you can look to his tears while he's yelling at Skylar.
Yeah.
Maybe he even took Holly on purpose to make sure the cops would be there. You can also point to the lengths he took to get his money to his kids. I'd argue, though, that this proves no such thing.
True.
Walt is a piece of shit.
True.
And he only cares about his family to the extent that they are an extension of him.
Good call.
He only wants them to be safe and rich as an ultimate justification of the great and terrible Heisenberg.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and just because I never got the chance to say so before now, eat it, Nate.
Bryan Cranston said that to you.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't know it was to you, but he did.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that the best?
Yeah.
He was so happy in that moment, Bryan Cranston was.
Okay, Preacher, really, I promise. Interesting episode, though I'm seeing a pattern. It seems that these episodes tend to drag in the middle and then close with a bang. Makes it seem like you could watch until it slows down, then just skip ahead to the last 5 minutes. Awesome imagery in the flashback opener, although I still want to see some connection. Was the preacher in that scene Jesse's great-great-great-granddaddy or something?
Oh.
Is the cowboy still roaming the earth getting revenge on preachers? That closing shot of the flashback where the crows were flying out of the chimney was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Is there just one black kid in the town?
Like in modern day or in the old time?
Let's read along and find out.
Sorry.
I'd have to go back and watch through, but when the kid in the diner asked Jesse about his favorite gospel, it struck me that he might have been the first black character in the show.
Maybe. Yeah.
Jesse's overuse of the voice is starting to come back to haunt him. Do you think that Betsy is going to take action somehow? Are the people in the town going to realize they're being manipulated? Is Jesse going to see that his commands are leading to disastrous consequences? Or is it just going to be the confrontation between him and the two angels? And what was that brief scene of a guy standing in front of a control panel? Was that heaven and the control panel was for communication with the suitcase phones that angels are carrying around? That it was my assumption, but the Preacher Wiki said that the dials were monitoring pressure, so now I'm guessing it has to do with the pressure release valves that come out of the ground. The camera lingered on another of those as Jesse was admiring the sunset, so we're obviously
Why are you asking questions? You went to the wiki.
So we're obviously supposed to pick up on their significance. We're halfway through this first season, so I'm hoping we get some more answers, bringing the various threads together. But now, all things being equal, I'd rather have single malt. Bricktails.
All right, nice email. That's not single malt, is it? We're drinking bullet? No.
No, this is well, I mean, technically it's no, fuck it. It's
not. I don't think because they don't do that with bourbons. Do they? Do they do it with bourbons? I gotta learn more about whiskey, man.
I mean, it's made in one batch. It's not blended from various things.
Blended. Yeah. Anyway, thank you, Bricktails. Nick CR, I'll take this one. Yeah, Shane didn't send us an email, did he? Tell you why in a minute. Hi, fellas. This episode of Preacher looked very different to me. The picture tube on my 14-year-old giant block of a Sony Trinitron TV blew, and those can't be repaired. No! That sucks. So I was forced to take the only solution open to me, which was to get a HD flat screen Samsung Smart TV. Nice. Very cool. It's a shame, but what can you do? I hear in Canada you get those for free.
Yeah.
It's part of a thing.
Yeah.
That's how you can no, it's true. It's true. It's part of the thing. I just want to say that I am pro HD. HD is good. HD has the official Nick CR stamp, Stomp's foot of approval. Nice. Good. Good, because it's good. We're in HD right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can watch us in HD on your smart TV. Hey. We'll say there was a pain to figure out how to get closed captioning to work on my PVR recording so I could understand what Cassidy says. But I got it sorted out finally. Did you know that HDMI cables don't carry the closed captioning signal? I do now.
What?
That's why some things do and don't.
Interesting.
That makes a lot of sense.
Interesting. Why don't they?
It's
2016.
People hate the deaf. They really do. They really do.
I mean, yeah, of course.
I'm just saying, by and large, there's a lot of things where you're like, why is this not a thing? It's effed. It's real effed. And why are some things a thing? Drive-thrus with Braille. Come on, eat my dick. Anyway, enough of that. Let's talk about this episode. What deaf friend is I want to order for myself? Climbs over driver.
You mean blind friend?
They hate those people too.
Yeah.
I'm liking this show more. I'm so sorry. Wow. I'm liking this show more and more. I'm using the AMC numbering for the episodes. Don't ask me why they started at 0, but I bet there's a reason for it. Since they haven't done that with any other series, they air. Any ideas on what this might mean? No, they just did it. I think. I'm liking the show more and more. Cool. Really enjoyed the opening with the cowboy. I'm looking forward to learning more about him. My guess right now is that he is one of Jesse's ancestors. I have to admit that whenever they showed him in the desert, I kept looking for Walter White's pants somewhere in the dirt as an Easter egg.
That'd be fun.
That'd be good, because Sam Catlin,
Yeah.
ranking the Gospels, take it down a notch, you wild teenagers. And did you see old Brendan at the table?
Oh.
Old Brendan. He's got the same hairstyle. He's got glasses.
I did see that.
Basically, he's got a goatee. It's like old Brendan. Yeah. Oh, look at there.
I apologize.
Okay, that's a good thought. I really like the back and forth between Tulip and Cassidy in this episode. It was a fun dynamic until she coldly had sex with him in her car at the end. She's obviously got some plan in mind for him, and I don't feel good about it.
Half a vampire, half human, hybrid baby. Because you know Cassidy's not rapping his tool.
He's a literal vampire, baby.
He's not.
You can bring it back. Yeah, that song is a multi-tool. It is a multitasker. That song is. It is a great thing that you did. I was pretty shocked at the sheriff losing it with his son, bumhole face. Come on, arse-face, just say it. Your mom's not watching. I guess whatever the full story. My mom might be. Sorry, Mom. I guess whatever the full story of what he did must be pretty heinous. Heinous. I don't see how the mother of the catatonic girl forgiving him will fix things. I guess it's a safe assumption. I know what you're doing. Go ahead, go for it. Okay, I guess this is a safe assumption that the girl is in her catatonic state because of bumhole face, but people keep referring to him as a murderer. They must be another victim from his suicide attempt. So again, I don't see how the mother forgiving him will fix things. As for Jesse doling out instructions in his power voice, word of God, what I kept thinking was that these directives he's giving are from his own mind, not a god or whatever power is in him. So sooner or later he's going to give one that goes wrong. Well, I guess the first one he ever gave went wrong with the guy that showed his mother his heart, or it went really right. That should have been a warning sign to be careful with his power. It looks like the instruction to serve God he gave Quincannon is not going to go the way he expected. This is interesting. Somehow Quincannon thinks killing the people from the Green Acre group achieves the service of God. I can't believe the agents from heaven took all episodes to prepare to answer the phone, and then it was too late. I'm guessing that whoever was calling gave up on getting an answer and is now going to show up. I'm betting that won't be good. Well, that's all my homework done. I've earned some more screen time. Cheers, Nick CR. I thought you were gonna bust it. I just wanted to finish that. I didn't want to come back with one sentence. If you want to be like these people, send your emails to balticeffect@gmail.com. We'll read them, and they're great. When he's done with this, I'll tell you what happened to Shane.
A dozen dead virgins laying in a ditch, yeah. I should probably put this close to me.
Yeah. How you gonna do that? Clip it on your...
A dozen dead virgins laying in a ditch, yeah. 12 lives for one. Ain't that old bitch, yeah. For unto you a child is born. Worse than the children of the corn. I'm a vampire, baby. I'm a vampire, baby. When I say it like that, I mean I am the vampire, and I am calling you baby. But also I am a literal vampire who's also a literal baby. I'm a vampire, baby. I'm a vampire, baby. Can you scroll it down? Not a literal vampire that has fangs, and you're not a literal baby. It's slang, but I am a literal. Up. It's got the chords.
Oh, up.
Little baby, it's true, and I'll suck the literal life force from you. I'm a vampire, baby. I'm a vampire, baby. Oh, I'm a vampire, baby. motherfucking vampire, I'm a baby. Oh, I'm a vampire. I'm a vampire. Who's a vampire? I'm a vampire, baby. I'm a vampire, baby.
Woo! Nice. I was wondering if you were going to do the part where you do, what's his face? Dylan? I'm a vampire, baby! You did that one of the times you played it and it just killed me. Because I love a good Dylan impression.
Yeah.
Very nice, thank you. That has now made it somehow for 3 different shows.
3 different podcasts.
He wrote about a specific episode of Under the Dome, but somehow it's fit 2 other times at 2 other shows.
Yeah.
It's a genius song. I was going to tell you real quick about Shane. So go down to Alabama, see some friends and everything. Shane lives there, and Shane goes to a thing put on by some of you that have been following us podcasting for years. Brick Tells, you listen to Behind the Cutting Edge. Nick obviously has, Shane obviously has, Mr. Bill. Bill does a thing called Movies with Bill now down in Anniston, Alabama. Shows a movie.
At a local watering hole.
Yeah, at the Smoke and Moose Saloon. He shows a movie on the back patio on a projector. He does like quiz questions.
Fun.
And he prints them out and gives them to whoever wants to do it. And for everyone you get right, you get a ticket in the raffle. Every drink you buy, you get a ticket in the raffle. I don't think you can buy it.
What a great idea!
Yeah, it's fantastic. So you fill them out before the movie starts.
Get the fuck out of my face. That's awesome.
So I had to answer like how many White Russians are drunk in The Big Lebowski.
Wait, so it's before the... Oh, shit.
Yeah, so before the movie. And then at the end of it, plastered or not, Bill gets up and reads the questions and answers.
There's not or not. He's drunk.
He was drunk every time he gives out a poster because his girl makes posters. I have to show you the one he gave me. He posts them online. And
I see them. They're nice.
They look fantastic. But every time he goes to hand one out, he goes, "Poster, damn near killed her." Every time. And he's like, "Fuck y'all, that's funny." He's like, "It never gets not funny." It was too good. You'd have had a blast at that. But there's a local used movie, like DVD and game store. That's where Shane works. Replays.
Yeah, Replays.
They're big with the community. They do a lot of stuff. Like they did a block party thing here recently. They opened up the doors and had music stuff. They got robbed the day that I went, that Monday that I was there, the day of Movies with Bill.
How coincidental.
Well, here's the thing. So Replays part. Robbed them.
What?
The guy didn't have a mask on. I don't think. Anyway, so what happened? Stop it. What happened was Replays donate.
Madison Red came down and Madison Red struck again.
Madison Red.
That's what they call people who have red hair and they're from someplace. Like Texas Red or,
Okay. Anyway, so Replays donates movies to this. They thought it was a cool thing, and they kind of partnered with Bill for this. And so Shane, he knows a bunch of people that work at Replays. Shane's one of them. Shane was there. So Shane sends Bill a text up early in the day, and he was like, "Hey, what movie are we watching tonight?" And he goes, "Big Lebowski." He goes, "Okay, who's in that? Remind me." And he goes, "Jeff Bridges." He goes, "Okay." And so then day goes by, gets robbed, has to like lock the door and wait for like cops and stuff. And he goes, "Oh shit, I've got to get the movies for Movies with Bill." That's like one of his first thoughts after getting robbed. So he goes to pick out DVDs on the shelf, right? And so he gets nothing but Jeff Daniels movies. Well, I say nothing but. He gets like Dumb and Dumber. He gets the Newsroom first season. Fuck. You know, it's the cutest thing. But then he also got shit like Slumdog Millionaire and Forrest Gump. Like, we were like, "What are you doing, Shane?" And he's in the back of the crowd. He goes, "I was robbed today." And he was so cool about it. He was like, "No." He's like, "I want to hang out with my friend Trent. Man, I want to have drinks with my friend Trent and hang out. I don't care about that fucker." So I guess if he had like a freak out moment, he did it after I left. But Shane was super cool and still did that. But we're sitting at the table outside, and he goes, "So what about the podcast next week?" Because it would have been a couple of days away. And I said, "No, we'll do a double one next week." He goes, "Oh, I don't have to write to you guys." I was like, "Get to write to us, guys."
Mm-hmm.
And if you want to do that, balticeffect@gmail.com, questions to nate@natebjork.com.
balticeffect@gmail.com.
What did I say on the first one?
No, you said it correctly.
Good,
I was
cool.
just saying it twice for their memory.
Cool, awesome. Until next time, Nate is nice.
Trent is nice.
Stella's a pretty kitty, and we love you. I mean, you never know when you need to whoop someone's ass. It is Texas, you know.
Yeah. Down in the West Texas town of El Paso. Alexa, play El Paso.
El Paso album version by Marty Robbins from Prime
That's the
Music.
one, Marty Robbins.
Out in the West Texas town of El Paso, I fell in love with a Mexican girl. Nighttime would find me in Rose's cantina,